Well, here is my cute little buddy Puck. He is a lazy penguin, and I just happened to catch him wearing his fairy suit, which I think it's the Sprite outfit or something, and it's what I gave him as Puck from A Midsummer Night's Dream. And so this is great. He's using one of his lines, I go, I go. His other one is his greeting, if we shadows have offend. It should be offended, but I ran out of characters, so he says, if we shadows have offend. But I go as, oops, somebody must have a thought bubble. That's the way. But I just love little Puck. He is just adorable, and he's a real sweetheart, and Puck is a hugely major character in A Midsummer Night's Dream, and so I'm going to show you where his house is, but I wanted to introduce you to him first. I was just going to see if he would say his other one, but I don't think so. I think he would have said it first. Those lazies. Okay, well, he's really doing a lot with the I go, but I'm not seeing the other one. You're cute, Puck. So here we are in Puck's area, and I love that glowing moss, so I've used that a bit. So here is Puck's home. And I have his quote here from A Midsummer Night's Dream. If we shadows have offended, think but this, and the rest of it is all is mended. And I just didn't want to do 3 placards worth. So this is his spot, and I will definitely be redecorating this as soon as in one of my future steps. This is all very early days in my decorating for A Midsummer Night's Dream. So Athens is the setting for this play, and so I have that ruined arch in back, and then that ruined pillar back there as well to sort of represent Athens. And Hippolyta, the queen of the Amazons, which is why I have this bow and arrow here, is going to be marrying Theseus. And so I have this wedding arch and the bride and groom along with the pew behind it in order to represent that. And there are several couples by the end of the of the play, but Theseus and Hippolyta's wedding is the reason that this ragtag band of of laborers end up putting on the play Pyramus and Thisbe. So I have Puck's home quite close to a river, and I kind of like for the river to represent the course of true love never did run smooth. That is a line by Lysander. So you can also see that I have quite a few trees around here, and this represents the forest because Hermia and Lysander plan to and do indeed flee to the forest since they are since her father is against the marriage. So in the forest, we have the fairies, and we have another couple, the king and queen of the fairies, Oberon and, Titania. And they are currently fighting because Titania has gotten herself a changeling. And so I have this little funny bamboo doll figure to represent that kind of magical changeling. So Oberon wants the changeling for himself. And he in fact says, I do but beg a little changeling boy to be my henchman. But Titania is really holding fast. She does not want to give Oberon her changeling, and so Oberon is going to take some playful revenge. So you can see these 3 fairy dresses, and I've had them faced backwards so that you can see the little wings on the back. This is representing Titania's group of fairies, which include Cobweb and Peas Blossom, Mustard Seed, and so I'm representing that company of fairies with those fairy dresses. So I have this purple rose here. There is a very important purple flower in the play, and the juice of this flower is used by Puck by direction of Oberon to anoint the eyes of several characters, which include his wife Titania. She then falls for Bottom, who at the time has a donkey's head or an ass's head, and he also applies the liquid from the flower to both Lysander and Demetrius in attempts to get them loving somebody. The point of the juice is that the person will wake up from sleeping and love the first thing they lay their eyes on. So that is why Titania falls for Bottom with the ass's head, because he is the first thing that she sees. And Puck, the mischievous little fairy that is in cahoots with Oberon, is the one that sort of fabricates all of these deeds. And the flower has a quote in the play about it: "Before milk white, now purple with love's wound, will make or man or woman madly dote upon the next live creature that it sees." And so that's what I was explaining. So even though it's a little stretched out when Puck the penguin is wearing it, this is that little sprite outfit that I just thought was perfect for Puck to wear, and he was wearing it tonight, which is why I thought I would talk about this play tonight. So these tradesmen, one of which is Bottom, who has the ass's head, are putting together a performance of Pyramus and Thisbe for Theseus and Hippolyta's wedding. And so some of the setting of the play, some of the important action takes place on both sides of a wall. So Pyramus and Thisbe are on either side of a wall, and they're talking to each other through a little hole in the wall. And so that's why I have this wall here to represent that. Now, actually, in the play, the wall is played by one of the tradesmen, but I'm using this wall to represent it. So in the play, Pyramus and Thisbe, there's some misadventure. A lion comes out. The couple, who was Pyramus and Thisbe, who were talking between the wall, meet at a tomb, which is mispronounced by the players over and over again as Ninny's tomb, even though they get corrected a couple of times by the person that's kind of leading their band. But Ninny's tomb is said over and over again. And at the tomb, Thisbe, the female, arrives first, and a lion comes out to attack and gets her scarf, I believe it is. She gets away, but a bloodied scarf is left behind, and Pyramus fears that she is dead. When these tradesmen act out this play at the end, it's very funny. They just a lot of slapstick. They just completely make a real mess of this play. So also to support the forest theme, more trees here. Oh, and also they meet. I forgot to mention the big moon. The big moon that is here. Pyramus and Thisbe meet at the wall by the light of the moon. So that's why we have a gigantic glowing moon here. So another tree to represent the forest along with this rock. I have this mushroom table and stool. And for the various music kind of in the play, I have a little ukulele and pan flute or pan pipes. Let's see, did I miss anything back here? I don't think so. So this shell bed is meant to be Titania's bower, where she has her fairies dote on Bottom when he has the ass's head. And so I just kind of liked this shell bed to represent that place where and Bottom gets very taken with Titania because she's this beautiful fairy queen, and Titania is under the effect of the flower's juice. And so just also to kind of finish off the forest theme, I have a few of these fall items, the various items made with acorns and pine cones. I think one of them is something bounty tree or something like that. But I thought those were nice additions to the Midsummer Night's Dream theme. So this is what I have so far. I will definitely be totally redesigning Puck's house, both inside and out, to support the theme as well. Please, if you know of any other items in the game that you think might fit my Midsummer Night's Dream theme and Puck, please leave me a comment below, because I definitely want to add more stuff to this area and really get it perfect for the Midsummer Night's Dream. And just ignore what's up there on that plateau. That is another play. So that mermaid stuff has nothing to do with Midsummer Night's Dream. And so I think that's all I'll say for this iteration, but I'll certainly be back as I make more progress on Shakespeare's Midsummer Night's Dream on RB's Roost's Shakespeare Island. Thanks for watching.